want you guys to help me out with something. It's something that's pretty important. I need you guys to help me get a message out to some of the other ones. Some of the other DC superheroes. Let's let Flash, Shazam, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman. Let's let them know something. Things will never be the same because the hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change.
It actually happened. The hierarchy of power did change, but it didn't change the way Dwayne wanted. Let's just say DC fans are having a rough phase in recent time.
Recent times? They had tough times from the beginning.
Okay, MCU wasn't better either. They had a shitty phase 4.
At least they got 3 Spider-Man, a King Worthy sequel, and they're now stuck in rebooting their reboots.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Let's get back to our topic. As you all are aware, Henry Cavill made it official he won't be back as Superman. Black Adam's end-credit cameo was his final performance. This decision was taken by James Gunn and his creative team for the future DC projects. We have to admit, Henry Cavill gave his best for his role, and for many fans out there, he is the true representation of on-screen Superman. Great actor who is passionate about his role but screwed up by the studio. Things didn't end there, as we started to hear more and more rumors about the future of DC projects and the cash involved in them. And everything we feared actually came true. I am Rocky Rambert, you're watching The Entertainment Geek, so let's see what's actually going on with DC. Let's start from the scratch. It all started with Justice League theatrical cut. From the start of DC Extended Universe, it constantly kept mixed reviews while MCU established itself as the face of superhero franchise in movies. MCU was much older at the time of DC Extended Universe debut, even having released the Avengers an year before Man of Steel actually came out. Zack Snyder tried to set a creative direction for the future of DC Extended Universe projects, but ultimately, he left the project in 2016 due to his personal losses, and Joss Whedon took over his place for the theatrical cut of Justice League. This was one of the biggest disappointments from DC Extended Universe. It received heavy fan backlash and high negative reviews from the critics. The movies followed Justice League were not that different. Apart from Aquaman, no other movie made any significant mark at box office. Even Wonder Woman 84 failed miserably. The only 2 movies which actually had critical and commercial success, The Batman and Joker, were not even in the main universe. Looking at all this, DC took a step back and decided to wiping out the whole slate and changing DC Extended Universe to DC Universe and come back with a fresh reboot. Reboots are not typically new to DC, but this fresh reboot has panicked many fans as well as cast and creators. This reboot has led to cancelling many DC projects as they were not aligning with the new creative plans. Here are the list of projects which are affected by the fresh reboot. Batgirl. This is the first mid-budget DC movie, with Batgirl debuting in DC Extended Universe. This movie has completed its shoot and it was in post-production. This movie was supposed to be a debut for the Bat family as it would open doors for other Bat family members, but it got cancelled due to creative choices.
I guess the studio was smart in this. They saved promotional and marketing money because they knew this movie would turn out to be a disaster.
Moving on, Justice League Dark. J.J. Abrams' Justice League Dark was one of the best animated movie series from DC in recent times. This universe revolves around a team of supernatural superheroes like John Constantine, Madame Xanadu, and Zatanna. There were initial plans for Constantine and Madame Xanadu's solo projects, but they were shelved due to recent changes. This also affected Keanu Reeves' return as John Constantine in live-action sequel, Green Lantern series. The series was teased for a long time, and as of now, it's still in development. The series might get cancelled due to new DC animated plans. The Legends of Tomorrow. Season 7 will be its last season. Batwoman. Season 3 will be last. Flash. The longest running Arrowverse show will have its final run in 2023 with only 9 episodes. Superman and Lois. Season 3 will be its last. Gotham Knights. This will be the last series to debut on CW, as CW already given green light for the show. However, its future is still uncertain. These are the list of projects which were affected as of mid-22. And then comes Black Adam. Though this movie was an average movie, everyone was super hyped as this movie brought back Henry Cavill in Red Cape and made it official he'll be back as Superman for future DC projects. Earlier this year, Jason Momoa teased Aquaman 2 will have Ben Affleck's Batman cameo. Everything seemed like fans are finally getting what they wanted with their original trio back in DC Extended Universe. But their happiness didn't last longer. Within a week of announcement, Henry Cavill made another statement stating he won't be back as Superman as his version of Superman was not aligning with the present creative ideas. This started a chain of new set of movies being cancelled. Man of Steel sequel cancelled. There won't be Justice League 2. Gal Gadot walked out of DC Extended Universe. There won't be Wonder Woman 3 without Gal Gadot. Aquaman 2 will be last for Jason Momoa's Aquaman as he'll be playing Lobo in future DC movies. Flash movie will be last for Ezra Miller's Flash. Black Adam 2 is cancelled due to its critical and commercial failure. If we look at the original Justice League, Henry Cavill Superman, out. Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, out. Ray Fisher's Cyborg, long gone. Ezra Miller, he won't be back due to his criminal records. Jason Momoa, he'll be playing Globo in future movies. And finally, Ben Affleck's Batman. I'm guessing Aquaman 2 cameo and Flash movie will be large for Ben Affleck's Batman, as James Gunn is planning to introduce Robert Pattinson's Batman into main universe. So, all the original Justice League members are out. As per the reports, Flash movie is set to wipe out the entire DC extended universe, which will result in a new timeline. Sadly, we will never get to see the Nightmare timeline. This reboot will result in many unfinished storylines. But if we look at the brighter side, a fresh reboot will bring up many fresh stories and fresh characters. Currently, all fans are breathing fire for the reboots and cancelling. But we are forgetting something. Let's be honest, DC Extended Universe was not a great franchise. It was not even a good one. From 2013 to 2022, Zack Snyder's Man of Steel and Justice League, Wonder Woman 2017, Aquaman 2019. Apart from these 4 projects, all were basically failures. This franchise requires a fresh start, but replacing the original cast is not required. But if it's their creative decision, we have to go with it. On the other hand, James Gunn is a creative genius who took bunch of unknown characters from space and made them fan favorite. He also gave 2 decent projects to DC, Suicide Squad and Peacemaker. Yes, they were really weird, but they were entertaining. Since he is the creative head of DC, we can say that future of DC projects are in safer hands. The future of DC is uncertain, but it has wide range of opportunities to explore, and we may get to see new fan favorite casting in the likes of Dave Bautista as Bane. I'm hoping this reboot will be the final one, and DC will finally find its grounds and make the franchise as big as MCU or much better.
If this fails, people will forget the DC characters and remember DC as an ultimate failure of reboots.
That's true. With all the negativity and outrage from the fans, this is a must win for DC. Go big or go home scenario. I hope James Gunn and his creative team will make the necessary decision to make sure that this reboot won't be a failure. These are my views on recent DC changes. Correct me if any of my takings are wrong. Like this video if you found it interesting. Subscribe to my channel for more superhero related content. Thank you for watching.
Fuck you! No, fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!